Hello my fashion lovers, I'm back with a new fashion video. So the long anticipated film by Iyabo Ojo, Labake Olododo, was premiered recently. The premiere had lots of famous faces in attendance, and the dress code for the event was basically to channel your inner warrior. So we're expecting to see things that are wild, things that are mind-blowing, things that are warrior-worthy. And while majority of them served horrible looks and misinterpreted the theme, a couple of them actually understood the assignment. So in today's video, let's see all the interesting looks our favorite stars served and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, and also decide the best dressed as well as the worst dressed. And if you're interested in this, be sure to watch this video to the very end. So starting off strong, we have the woman of the moment, Iyabo Ojo, in custom Mobrick luxury. So she had on this beautiful brown dress with a metallic bodice, asymmetrical hem, and a train that cascaded from the hip. She styled the gown with this gold neck piece and matching headpiece alongside gold strappy heels and gold earrings. So when I saw this look, I had mixed feelings because it's beautiful but a bit underwhelming for the theme. I feel when you give a theme, you should be the person to interpret the theme in the best way possible, but I don't really see how this interpreted or reflected the theme well. I love the bodice of the dress. I feel that's so warrior coded, and I love the accessories as well. I love the makeup as well. It's very bold, dark, and warrior coded, but I feel the skirts and the strappy heels were giving baddie. There's nothing warrior coded about those ones. And I feel this theme should have been quite easy for Iyabo in particular, because when I think of Iyabo style, I think of something Afrocentric, something bold, something audacious. So I was expecting something slightly more interesting from her, because firstly it's her events and secondly it's her sort of theme. I mean, Iyabo literally wears dramatic things to other people's events, so I was expecting that same energy. I was expecting something like a beautifully detailed metallic bodysuit paired with boots and then sword and shield from extravaganza. I feel this look was beautiful but had no wow factor and was a bit lazy. Anyway, she looked really nice and the dress looked flattering on her, so I'd rate this look a solid 7. Next, we have Scarlett Gomez in Maya and Stitches, styled by Mickey Creates. So she had on this red number with intricate beading and off-shoulder neckline. So the gown had floral designs and was styled with a couple of coral beads and strappy heels. And then she crowned the look with this beautiful afro that featured braids. So the dress code was inner warrior, and I'm quite confused. Which warrior wears a fitted dress? Like, how does she want to fight with a fitted dress and heels? It's not quite clear to me. I love what she did with the hair though, and I love the red contacts as well as the coral beads. She also carried this sparkly hatchet embellished with rhinestones to add a bit of dazzle to the look. I'm not quite sure she understood the assignment or how she interpreted the theme. I feel the dress was not on theme, the heels were not on theme, the hair was on theme though, but I'm not feeling this look overall. She was probably trying to blend fashion with the warrior concept, but the look was poorly executed. I feel it's an average look overall, and I would rate this look a solid 5. Next, we have famous host Kie Kie, styled by Mayox Michael. So she had on this red piece with exaggerated sleeves and this stuff cascading from the waistline. She styled the look with this shiny gold belt, a chunky neck piece and matching bangle, alongside a couple of rings, gold earrings and headpiece, and then she completed the look with a gold staff alongside a pair of embellished sandals. So she clearly understood the assignments and did not come to play. I love how she blended the warrior concept with fashion. It's not your typical warrior costume, but you can still see a reflection of the theme. I love the exaggerated sleeves and stuff cascading from the waistline. They made it look more exciting. I love the bold color as well as the choice of accessories. They clearly elevated the look and were on theme as well. I love the fact that it's a quite practical look, like you can literally fight in this and it's still very stylish. I love what she did with the hair as well as the crystals on her face. I feel she took her time, understood the assignments, and gave us a warrior-worthy look that's still very fashionable. I mean, she has always been a fashionista and always delivers, and she has done it once again. I would rate this look an 8.5. Next, we have the iconic Funke Akindele in custom Somo by Somo, styled by Zach Styling. So she had on this butterfly-inspired dress that had a sweetheart neckline and was embellished with multicolored sequins and droplets. For accessories, she opted for multicolored drop earrings, diamond-encrusted bracelets, a dainty ring, and a pair of butterfly-inspired shoes. So I love the blend of bold colors, I love the clean detailing, and how vibrant she looked in this overall. In as much as she looked incredibly beautiful, it's giving fairy princess, it's giving I'm just a girl, it's giving I'll die on the battlefield. I don't know how a warrior shows up in a princess costume and sparkly heels. Like, this is just so far from the theme. I feel it's a really beautiful dress and would have been perfect for some other occasion, but not this one. And it's so funny how nothing about this look was giving warrior. From the hair to the makeup to the gown to the shoes, nothing was giving warrior. I'm still trying to understand how she interpreted the theme and what inspired this look, because it's giving opposite of the dress code. I'm actually not mad at this look. I mean, if you're going to go against the theme, the least you can do is look spectacular and outshine the other guests, and she clearly did. I feel she looked really interesting, but judging based on the theme, I would have to give this a 5. Next, we have Ruth Kadiri in this look by Oga Okoro, styled by Dossie Jacobs. So she had on this leather bodysuit that cascaded to the floor with cutouts at the bustier. She paired the bodysuit with this multicolored shirts and embellished sandals. And then she styled the look with every single thing she could think of to create a more dramatic flair. So I clearly see where she was headed, but I find this very excessive and unflattering. I feel like the accessories were just too much and were clashing badly, and she could have done better with the assemblage. Like, how would you have a staff on one hand and still carry something else on the other hand? Like, what's happening? I feel like the costume already looked excessive with the bold colors and detailing, and the accessories just made matters worse. I'm not even sure it's a bodysuit. I believe it's a play suit or something, but I'm very sure it doesn't look good. The look is definitely on theme. I mean, the accessories are fighting each other. It's giving warrior, but it could have been done in a more flattering way. Every single thing about this ensemble looked rushed and was not well curated. It's just giving bring this one add it, bring that one add it. Like, there's no form of unity. I sincerely do not like this look, even though it had potentials but was badly executed. I would rate this look a solid 3. Next, we have Gen Z star Priscilla Ojo in Imagine by Bukola. So she had on this flamboyant floor-length number with an embroidered bodice and flared sleeves. The flowy gown had a deep neckline, a ruched waistline that accentuated her waist and gave the gown a more flattering silhouette. She styled the gown with a couple of hair accessories as well as hoop earrings embellished with cowries and completed the look with a sword. So when you see this sort of look, you don't even need to ask what the theme is, because you can clearly see the theme. I love the structure of the gown and detailing. It's giving actual warrior, and the accessories were perfect for this look. I love the choice of hair as well. It's so bold and Afrocentric. I love the makeup as well. It's equally Afrocentric and complemented the look well. I love the fact that it's not just one thing or a couple of things that were on theme, but the entire assemblage. I mean, it's a properly assembled look with attention paid to every single detail. I love the choice of fabric they opted for. It's something a warrior can comfortably fight in. I feel if there's one thing about Prissy, she's always going to come correct and she never fumbles. Next, we have Liquorose in this look, courtesy of Oga Okoro. So she had on this vibrant asymmetrical mini gown that had a train cascading from the hip. She styled the gown with a couple of gold bangles, leopard print earrings and costume rings, alongside matching headband, detailed sandals and other accessories. So it's an Afrocentric look and was giving warrior, but I'm not really feeling the structure of the gown. I feel the structure looked a bit confusing and did not look well tailored or flattering on her. I clearly see the warrior theme and I love the multicolored fabric, but I preferred a more elevated style. I guess the unflattering structure was quite deliberate to make it seem like the fabric was basically draped on her. I still feel like the look would have been way better if they had tailored this look better, and I would rate this look a solid 6. Next, we have Chioma Goodhair in custom Emi Agomi, styled by Maclean Scout. So she had on this meticulously detailed number with a strapless ombre bodice and fringe detail that cascaded gracefully. The gown was carefully hand-beaded by the Emi Agomi team, and she styled the gown with a statement neck piece, alongside chunky gold bangles and earrings and a pair of sparkly gold Rene Caovilla heels. And then she crowned the masterpiece with a spectacular headpiece and a detailed staff. And for for her glam, she opted for her signature glowing makeup and slicked back hair. So Chioma was probably like, I'm not here for this warrior thing, I'm coming as a queen, and she absolutely delivered. I mean, take a look at this gown, take a look at how regal she looked in this masterpiece. I love how the look was styled to perfection, and I love how extra the entire ensemble was. If there's one thing about Chioma, she's going to serve something interesting, although this was not fully on theme. I feel like it's not a very practical look for a warrior, but we still clearly see lots of warrior elements, and I would rate this look a solid 9. Next, we have Toyin Abraham in this white wrapper with matching Igbele and hair tie. So she styled the ensemble with beaded earrings, neck pieces, bracelets and anklets. And then she completed the look with a really bold and interesting makeup. So I'm not quite sure how she interpreted the theme, because this is giving priestess and not warrior. It's giving Mamalawo, it's giving Orisha, it's giving Ogbanje, but just not warrior. I believe she misinterpreted the theme, because rapper is clearly not practical for a warrior. They'll just naked you on the battlefield. Anyway, I applaud the effort she put in. She looked quite interesting, and I would rate this look a solid 5. Saving the best for last, we have Mercy Aigbe, styled by Maclean Scout. So she had on this beautifully detailed metallic bodysuit with a flamboyant high slit skirt. She styled the look with this metallic feathered headpiece, drop earrings and shiny boots. And then for her glam, she opted for smoky eye look, glossy lips and red manicure to complement the look. So Mercy actually won best dressed at the event, and she totally deserved it, because this is how you interpret a theme. I mean, she literally carried an arrow to the event and rode in a horse to make a grand entrance. I love how the look was well embellished and how the look was styled. I mean, Maclean Scott is the king of styling costumes, so he clearly delivered. He also styled Chioma's look, and it's so funny that the two looks he styled were literally the best looks at the event. I feel Mercy looked great in this costume, and it's clearly an epic look. She literally outdid herself, and I would rate this look a solid 10. So we've come to an end of today's video, and these were some of the interesting looks at the premiere of Labake Olododo. For my best dressed, I would obviously have to go with Mercy Aigbe. She clearly did her thing. And then for my worst dressed, I would sadly have to go with Miss Kadiri. I just don't like this look. Anyway, I would love to know your thoughts on these looks in the comments. You do not have to agree with my thoughts and ratings. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe and also give this video a thumb up to help the algorithm push it to more audience. Shout out to all my returning subscribers. Y'all are the absolute best. Bye for now, and see y'all in my next video.